This is not a list of cool apps for anybody who works in the humanities. Instead, it's for people who are actually integrating AI into their research and teaching. And it comes down to two principles. One is rent the intelligence, but not your data. And two is, thanks to AI, many if not most of the apps that we need these days can actually be free. Hi, welcome to the AI-Augmented Scholar. If you're new here, I'm an English professor at a large university in the South, and I specialize in sociolinguistics and digital methods. This channel is for scholars who want to integrate AI into their work thoughtfully, not to be sold something, but to actually work it out. If you've been looking at AI and wondering what it can do for you in your research, in your work, you may have found the number of programs and new apps and old apps that are now new and have AI confusing. So I just want to walk through 5 of them that are really good bets, that are really helpful in this effort, and that may end up making you feel like AI might be really helpful for work in the humanities. Rent the intelligence, not your data. Intelligence might be in double quotes here. I'm talking about the AI, so we do need to pay for a model, maybe. I'll have a video very soon about working with open source models on your own computer, but most of us have some version of a commercial model provider that we're using, but your data should be yours. All these big companies would love for you to store your data on their servers, to extend the cloud model that we're already much too used to. It's not necessary, and it's an important principle to hold on to your data and build your AI system in a way that you don't need to upload your data to other people's servers. Principle number 2 is, thanks to AI, many of the functions that we used to pay software to do for us can actually be one of the things that AI does for us. So it can also make our lives significantly easier. So we're going to look at 5 tools. They're all free to you as a humanities scholar, which is awesome. And we're going to look at them in order of increasing usefulness and awesomeness. Number 5, Sublime Text. It's actually an industry standard among programmers and has been for a long time. It's not technically free. It's free to try, but as an individual, you're fine to use the free to try version. It's good to have Sublime on your computer and set as the standard for looking specifically at text files, script files, and Markdown files. Because if you work with agentic AI quite a bit, you'll be looking at a lot of Markdown files of that sort. If this sounds intimidating, don't let it. In the age of AI, we're not talking about having to learn different programming languages. This is all happening in plain English, but the fact that it's in simple text formats is an advantage, makes things really straightforward, easy to manage. And it's the key to us holding on to our own data and not paying money to use the proprietary data formats of big software companies. Number 4, Shotter. This app is genuinely free. They welcome your donations, but you can download it from GitHub and make it your own. You need a well-functioning screenshot app. The native screenshot apps that we have in our computers are sometimes really clunky and not very useful. Shotter does everything you need it to. You can take screenshots, you can annotate them, put neat things like arrows and boxes in them, and it knows how to do OCR. I highly recommend it. Number 3, Consensus AI. It's not really a free app, but they have a free tier, and even the free tier is awesome. There are by now many apps, websites, SaaS services that offer AI-enhanced literature search. Consensus is especially good. What I like about Consensus is that it actually knows the content of the papers. It does not only know the citations. They are not sponsoring this video. I just think they're great. In my case, I guess we're lucky because my university pays for the pro version. We can just opt into the pro version, but even the free version is worth it. Number 2, free flow. Now, you are very likely to have seen an ad for a dictation app that uses AI to do a much better job at voice dictation and transcription than, for example, what we're all used to from Siri or other ways of dictating to your cell phone. Whisperflow is a paid app and it's phenomenal, but it costs money. Free Flow is genuinely free. And they figured out a great way of using the free tier on Grok AI. That's Grok with a Q. It has nothing to do with Twitter. You can use the free tier on Grok AI and it will transcribe your dictation in a competent way. As I'm going to talk about in an upcoming video, being able to just talk freely in kind of a stream of consciousness way to your AI is kind of key to making it insanely useful. And finally, we get to number one. The winner is GitHub Copilot through GitHub Education. GitHub Copilot is a paid product on GitHub. GitHub Copilot is a feature that helps programmers write their programs. Copilot offers completion suggestions. GitHub Copilot also has its own agentic interface, which is a lot like Claude Code, for example, and it's hooked up to very serious, very good AI models. The Pro plan costs money, but as educators, we can apply for educator benefits on GitHub, and one of those benefits is using GitHub Copilot for free with a certain quota of using these AI models, which will allow you to do some very serious agentic work. It's free. Try to sign up. Highly recommend it. It's a great resource, and it'll help you save on tokens. So there you go. These are 5 apps that are highly useful for scholars who are working on integrating AI into their research and teaching practices in conscientious and ethical ways, helpful specifically in the types of workflow that allow you to rent the intelligence but hold on to your own data. I hope this has been useful to you. If this was interesting, hit subscribe, that would help me. I look forward to seeing you again at the AI Augmented Scholar.